Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor. If you guys don't know, I have not been on here for a little over a month now. By the time I get this video out, it'll probably be almost 2 months roughly. I hope it doesn't take me that long to get it out, but knowing me, it probably will. I'm dead tired right now, so I'm having a monster. Today's video is a very long-awaited video. The last video I posted was the things I'm gonna do as like a second-time mom. And I posted that before obviously my baby was here, and the video right before that was my I'm in labor video. I literally filmed that I think a day and a half before I actually went into labor, and I thought that I would have more time to like film and like process and get ready, and I did not. I edited that video, uploaded it, and then it needed to go up the next day, so I'm really glad that I got it out there and uploaded. I would have been late and I would not have had that video, which is obviously fine. Besides the point, I'm back. Hopefully I'm back to posting consistently, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I will be, because this last month I basically have been in survival mode and I haven't really been picking up my camera, which if you guys watched the what I'm gonna do as a second time mom, I literally said that I wanted to film more, and I've taken a lot of videos on my phone and like I've captured moments, but vlogging definitely have not been in the mindset to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of like forgot how my postpartum was with my first child. I mean, I didn't forget, but like I forgot like how much it actually takes a toll on me. I literally spent the first 3 weeks of my son's life crying every single day, so it wasn't really fun to vlog. A lot of doctor's appointments for me and for the babies, lots of stuff going on. Reese has therapy. I pretty much haven't done anything until like this last like week and a half, 2 weeks. Oh, I haven't said his name yet. I officially have not said his name on this channel yet, but it's been over a month. I'm sure you've seen him on my Instagram if you guys follow me. If you guys don't follow me over there, you guys will see a bunch of videos and pictures of him because I've already posted some. I pretty much just wanted to go over my like birth story slash labor. This birth, oh my gosh, insanely easy. Way easier than Reese's was. If you guys are wondering where the baby is, by the way, he is back there in his bassinet asleep, thank goodness, and my other son is out swimming with my mom and dad. I wrote down, I tried my best to remember. I started writing down when everything was happening. With this, I'm gonna try really hard to not be like, oh, with my last pregnancy and then this pregnancy, like the differences. If you guys want to see the differences, just go watch my other labor and delivery video. I woke up at 2 a.m., which was very normal for me. All throughout my pregnancy, I was waking up at 2 a.m. That was already really normal, but I started like cramping, but I didn't really think much of it because I've been having like Braxton Hicks contractions for like a good month before that. So I like kind of wait and to see like if like it's gas or anything like that, because that's usually what like ends up happening, because they feel very similar. So I was just kind of waiting it out, you know, like it wasn't that bad. And then from 2 o'clock to 4 in the morning, it was continuing, and they were like every other minute. But they were really light and they weren't really painful, but they were definitely like consistent, and I was kind of nervous.
Hi guys, so it is really early. Sorry if I'm talking really quiet. It is like 3:30 in the morning, and I have been cramping since, I want to say like 2:10 in the morning. So I think it's time. I'm not prepared like at all. I'm currently washing his going home outfit and packing up the rest of the hospital bag because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I don't know if it's true labor or not, so I'm just waiting it out. But they have been like happening consistently. But now that I've stood up, like it kind of stopped, so I don't know. I'm nervous. I really hope it's today because I'm over it, but we shall see.
Around 5 o'clock in the morning, they're still happening. It has been like 3 hours. So I call my doctor. My water hasn't broken yet, and with my last pregnancy, I knew to call because my water broke. So I knew like I was in labor. So I didn't want to call and them being like, oh, you know, it's probably just Braxton Hicks, because that's what they've been telling me. And I was only 38 weeks, so I wasn't even like past due. It was still very much like they could definitely have been early labor, but not actual labor. So I called and I asked them, and they said, oh, well, since they sound pretty consistent and you are 38 weeks, you probably should just come in just in case. And so around 6:30, I like took a shower, I got ready, I did my makeup, you know, all the stuff that I didn't do with my last pregnancy because I thought I wouldn't have time. And this time I was like, well, I definitely have time because one, they're not really bad contractions, and I hadn't even had my water break yet, which your water has to break in order for you to have a baby. So I was like, okay, I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I did that actually before I called. Now that I'm thinking about it, I vlogged it, so I can't really remember. That whole like day was a blur, especially because it was like really early in the morning. But I think I did all the shower and makeup stuff before I called, just in case. And even if not, like I do my makeup a lot anyway, so taking a shower and doing my makeup wasn't abnormal for me to do anyway. And it's around 6:30 when I ended up going to the hospital. Keep in mind, I was not prepared at all to go to the hospital. The baby's bag wasn't packed. My bag wasn't packed. We literally had nothing packed, and I had been saying for days, not even days, weeks before this, I was like, I need to start packing my bag. I need to start packing my bag because I have a feeling that this baby is gonna come early, and it did. I started washing his going home outfit, which I didn't even have a going home outfit. I just picked one of the newborn outfits and brought that. The entire pregnancy, I thought he was gonna come early, and I just didn't expect him actually to come early, so that's on me. I should have definitely been more prepared. So around 7, I get checked in, and they say that I'm in pre-labor because I'm only at 3 centimeters, or I think it was maybe 2 centimeters. Either way, I had been 2 centimeters that Friday. This was now Monday. So I had been 2 centimeters for a few days. So they're like, oh, you're probably just in pre-labor. We'll probably just send you home. And I literally wanted to cry. I was so upset because we had gone through all this. I was excited, everything. I like really did not want them to send me home. I was on the verge of tears, especially because like I had already been there for like a good hour and a half, 2 hours before they told me this, because they did all the tests on me and they were doing everything, and that's when they ended up telling me like, oh, we're probably just gonna send you home. And I'm not kidding when I tell you I almost started crying. I think I did start crying a little bit because I was just so ready for this baby to come. At this point, it had been what, 5 hours, and the contractions have not stopped, and they were getting worse. They were getting more painful. And I kept trying to tell them that, and, you know, they're just kind of being like, oh, you just, you know, no. They can visually see that I was just not okay. They're like, if you're not comfortable with us sending you home, they're like, we'll try this first, and if you haven't gained any, like, centimeters, like, if your centimeters haven't gone up, then, yeah, you'll have to go home. They wanted me to walk around the lobby for, like, an hour and also drink water and eat this ice to, like, kind of wake the baby up. So that's what we did. We walked around for an hour, and I'm not even kidding, maybe 10 minutes into this, my contractions got so bad, like literally every minute, and they were long. They were like a good 30 seconds and just so painful. I had to stop. At some point, they had gotten so bad where I couldn't walk while they were happening, and I definitely did not feel that with Reese, because I'm pretty sure with Reese, I got my epidural at 4 centimeters, maybe 5. But at this point, my water had been broken, so I was laying down already, and I wasn't walking around making it like, you know, I wasn't feeling it as much. This one, oh no, I was feeling it. My nurse, I was not gonna lie, kind of didn't like this nurse. I'm not gonna, you know, whatever. But 30 minutes in, I'm telling you, this started happening. Those really bad cramps started happening like 10 minutes in. And I told her, I was like, my contractions are like a minute apart, and they're lasting like a good 30 to 45 seconds. And she did not believe me. Like, you could tell that she didn't believe me, that I just like basically just wanted to go back in and check. But she's like, oh, just do it for another 30 minutes. And I'm like sitting here double over in pain, wanting to throw up. I was in so much pain. And she's like, there's no way that, like, you know, you gained more than like a centimeter. She was very sure, like, she was just basically doing this for me, just for like my peace of mind. But when I went back in, I was 5.5 centimeters, and I was 2. So she's like, oh yeah, you know, like, it worked. At this point, they said I was in actual labor because I was beginning to progress. I wasn't like just, you know, being steady. 9:30 is when I had to stop walking. That's when they checked me, and they told me that I was 4.5 or 5 centimeters, something like that. I think it was 5.5 actually. Like 5.5 centimeters. So like, yeah, you're ready to go. And by 12:30, I was fully done, IV hooked up, in my room, ready to go.
Having fun yet?
No. Don't zoom in on me.
It's already happening.
I know.
Look at me.
I look gross from this angle.
You look fine.
No. Stop. Why are you zoomed in on my face while I'm doing it?
No.
I can see it zoomed in.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Oh.
What time do you think it'll be out?
I don't know.
No guesses?
No, I can't think right now.
Why?
Why?
Soon enough. It'll be out. Soon enough. A little longer.
And I was so tired at this point, but they're like, do you want an epidural? And I was like, hell yes, because I am in so much pain. I was trying to like lay there and like, you know, deal with it, but I definitely could not. So they got me my epidural. That took all of but like 20 minutes maybe. They always say it's going to take like an hour or 45 minutes, and it never does. I'm pretty sure Reese only took like 5 to 10 minutes. This took maybe 20 minutes because he like put it in wrong once, and that kind of scared me.
Nice and comfy now.
Yes, I feel a lot better.
Now that you have your epidural and you can't feel anything at all? Much better?
Yeah,
Yeah?
a lot better.
A lot better, huh? So that's where it'll be. And look at the little diaper. It's got Winnie the Pooh on it.
Oh my god.
The little cap.
Notice how it doesn't have a bow. If you were a girl, it would have a bow.
Really? I thought the point of it being pink and blue was so that it didn't matter.
They'll add a bow with the girl. They'll make one.
Beep, beep, beep. Things that I don't understand. Some of that good stuff right there.
I'll get so close. I want to actually use this footage.
You're gonna use it. Because you're not gonna have a choice. Because this is what all the footage is gonna look like.
This is my room for the next 24-ish hours. Our room, I should say.
Yep.
After I got my epidural, I took the biggest nap. I was so tired. Around 2:30, I think, is when I ended up waking up from this nap. And only because the nurses came in and they wanted to check me. And I was still at 5 centimeters when they came in, so that was 2 hours later. I was still at 5 centimeters. They broke my water for me because they wanted to see if it would like break on its own, and it didn't, so they broke it for me. I thought that would be more painful because I always hear about it being painful when you get your water broken, but it was not painful like at all. I couldn't really even feel it. It didn't feel like anything. After that, I took another nap probably until like 4 or 5 o'clock maybe, and they came back and they checked me again. At this point, it had been 3 hours after they broke my water, and they came and checked me at around 5:30, I would say, and I was 9.5 centimeters. And when I tell you, because they're like, oh, you're probably at like a 6 or a 7 right now, or maybe an 8, and I'm like, okay. And then they checked me and they're like, you're at 9, and she's like, oh, 9.5. I feel the baby's head. I was starting to freak out. I was like, what? With Reese, I was in labor for a good 22 hours. I didn't have Reese till the next day. And I've only been in here for like 6.5 hours, technically admitted. I was so like, what the When I tell you that I was not prepared at all for them to tell me I was 9.5 centimeters and I was about to push this baby out of me in the next like 10 minutes, I was not okay. I ended up starting to push, I think at like 6:20. Rusty took a picture of me right before because I looked like a hot mess. I was about to throw up. I ended up throwing up. I have never thrown up in front of Rusty before in the 10 years that we have been together, and this was probably like the worst case scenario. It was gross, and I felt so bad because like I just felt so bad. So I think it was like 6:25 when I started pushing, and he was out of me by 6:34 p.m. It was the easiest I could have ever imagined. He was out within like 5 pushes maybe. It hurt. It definitely hurt, but like it was so fast. I was pushing for almost 3 hours with Reese. This baby, 5 pushes, I'll take it. So that was pretty much my whole birth story. Then he was here, and it was lovely. He was perfect. He was I believe 20.5 inches long, and he was 8 pounds even. I will officially reveal his name because I haven't said it at all this video. So here is a little clip of when he was born and all the little videos and things that we took of him. name is Malcolm Lee Wallace. Malcolm is a name that Rusty and I both agreed on. It really has like no meaning to us. It has a meaning to me, but it's not like a personal like family name. I'm not gonna lie when I say that my son is not named after a celebrity. I'm sure most of you guys know who Mac Miller is, and his real name is Malcolm, and I have been like in love with this artist since I was like 11 years old. He is like the only celebrity that like it really hit me when he passed away. He was an artist that I listened to like in a very pivotal moment in my life. He just means a lot to me as an artist, and I also really love the name. It's such a cute name and it fits him perfectly. And Lee is my middle name. Reese has Rusty's middle name, so I decided to give Malcolm my middle name. We love it so much we call him Malky, and I know that sounds so weird. Nobody really calls him Mac. My mom and dad call him Little Mac and Big Mac. He's probably gonna end up being a Big Mac because he is getting chunky. I have been breastfeeding, but I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that because one, this video is already too long, and two, he's already a month and a half old, so I really want to get out his 1 month update video. The rest of this video is pretty much gonna be a vlog of us going home and meeting everybody and kind of just like a montage of the first 48 hours with Malcolm, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Good morning, Dada. Here's Reese.
Reese?
Or Reese, oh my gosh. Malcolm. I'm not used to it yet. Here's Malcolm in his first little outfit.
Malcolm. Look at those eyes.
Oh, hi. You look just like your brother. Hi, buddy.
Reese? Reese, come here. What? Yeah.
What?
Come here. Oi.
Look who it is.
Who's that? You know who that is? That's your little brother, buddy. Yes,
Can I touch his face? You gotta be careful, okay? Hi. Do you see your brother? You have no idea, do you? Huh?
He does have white hair.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Grandma.
How are you?
I'm fine. Look at him. Is that your brother? Look at your baby brother. Is it your baby brother?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
look at him. Oh, here,
Dang, he's so little.
I know. Get used to it again, Papa.
Oh no.
He's so little. Your little brother.
Football's now. Yep. Now don't piss off now. Oh.
One more thing to do to get clean before bed. Right! It's toothbrushing time. Brush, brush a brush, the front, back, and tongue. Brush, brush a brush, that's how brushing's done. Brush, brush a brush, the front, back, and back in.
Time to go home, right? This is the first song Malcolm has ever heard.
Yes.
Good morning, Dada. How was your first night at home with him?
Good. I slept a lot better in the hospital, despite the fact that I woke up like twice throughout the night. That doesn't even matter because I could actually sleep
Yeah, in a bit.
comfortably.
Yeah, he didn't wake us up that much. It was hard getting him to go to sleep, but then once he was asleep, it was alright.
He's asleep right now.
Yeah. He's gonna be asleep most of the day.
Look at him. He just.